You read the title correctly. I did shadow work for an entire week and the results were very interesting to say the least. What the fuck is that gonna do? That's so pointless. The universe is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Let's see how this goes. So you want to learn more about shadow work. You want to learn how to become the best version of yourself. And normally in these videos, I go through my own experience and things that I've gone through to help you guys out. But to be completely honest, I'm going along this journey with you. This past year, I've gone through such ups and downs with my mental health. I have really good weeks, and then I just have terrible weeks where I just want to, you know what I'm saying? So with this on my mind, I obviously wanted to figure out how can I fix this? How can I go back to a positive mental state? How can I become a better version of myself? How do I get out of this rut? This is when I say the universe always gives you signs, because I remember this book that my mom gave me a year ago. The book is called Choose Your Own Journey, and essentially what it is it's a shadow work book. It helps you figure out where you are in life, why you are, where you are, and how you're gonna fix it, or at least that's what the table of contents said. I really want to try this out because I want to document, does my mental health actually get better? What positives does it bring? And I think this is a great way for all of us to do this together because I want you guys to follow along with me. I also found this video by Trinity, which highly inspired this video. You guys should definitely go check her out. Her channel is going to be in the description down below. Alright, it is the first day of this self-reflection exercise. I have the book right here and we are getting on to the first chapter. I literally have not read any of these questions yet, so whatever comes on paper is just coming straight from the mind. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I got the coffee as I should. It wouldn't be a New England morning without a cup of coffee. It's a really nice day out today. It's a little bit chilly, but just the fact that the sun is out. Excuse you. Bro, what the fuck? Watch it. I couldn't ask for a better day, so without further ado, let's self-reflect. So there are different chapters to this book. There's Destination Journey, Humanitarian Journey, Overcomer's Journey. I'll put it up on the screen, but there are just a bunch of journeys in this book. And how I best could describe it, I guess, is that it starts off one page, and then after you complete an exercise, you skip to another page and there's another question. It's basically like a follow-up question. I started off with the destination journey because I feel like that's kind of what's most clouded right now. The first question I answered is retreat to your childhood. Make a list of things you have always wanted to be when you were younger. So I wrote down theme park CEO because I loved theme parks. That's like one of my best memories as a kid, and I just wanted to bring that joy to others. I actually have a game called, I think it's called Roller Coaster Typhoon, where you could build your own amusement park. That game was my shit growing up. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be a singer at one point, but it was honestly just because I was kind of good at it and I felt like I could add my own unique twist to other songs that I was hearing. And I actually have written a few songs from years ago. Maybe that'll be another thing I get back into, but for now I think that's just a passion. And then obviously I have a filmmaker and also a script writer. I'm obviously a filmmaker now. It's kind of a small business, not gonna lie, but I obviously want to grow it to bigger budget films. But I also want to get more this year into script writing, and I want to get more into creating the actual context, because when I was younger, when I was 11, 12, I was literally creating short films with my cousins. I was typing out the scripts, I was printing them out, I was having casts, I was doing the damn thing. And I really want to get more into that. I want to get more into things that I am uncomfortable with in film, like audio, lights. I just want to get into the real nitty-gritty behind the scenes, so I at least have an idea of what everything is like, so I'm able to be a better filmmaker and honestly a director. I want to ideally direct in the future, and I am actually kind of working on something like that right now, which hopefully you guys are going to see in the documentation. Moving along to page 11. Describe in your own words what you think a calling or life purpose means. And I found this question very interesting because I've talked about this before in previous videos. So I wrote down that a life purpose means to fulfill what positive impact you bring to others or even to yourself. I believe it's something that'll carry you over even after your death, which is kind of morbid, but hey, I have always talked about leaving a legacy, and I want to create something or make such a change in the world that even after I'm gone, that what I've done and what I've done for the community still lives on like decades and centuries after I've already passed. I feel like a lot of people romanticize having a spiritual journey, but the reality is there are goods and bads to everything, and you know, it's not fun to realize toxic patterns behind yourself, but it is necessary in order to have that revelation to work on what you can improve on. Anyway, I've talked long enough. That was my day one, so yeah, let's see how the rest of this week unwinds. Okay, I knew that this process was going to be very introspective, but it's already day 2 and it's really hitting home already. The question was, write down your top 5 fears. So we very, I don't even know the word. Very direct. And it also says to write down what effect these fears have on your daily life. My top 3 fears, because they all kind of go together, I wrote were confrontation, talking to new people, and I guess the overall fear is rejection. And how these affect my daily life is I don't really put myself out there that much. And I know this is stupid. If you guys are into astrology if you guys are into astrology, you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about, but my North Node is in Leo. And I feel like it makes so much sense because every time I put myself out there, every time I force myself to be the leader, to be just the center of attention, everything goes well, but for some reason I have so much anxiety and I guess self-doubt that like everything will go wrong. It sucks because like I'm self-aware to the point where I know what I need to change and I know what I need to do, but the anxiety that I have just prevents me from doing it, or honestly I choose to let it prevent me, to be honest. Anyway, I have to answer the second part of the question. Define your biggest fear and develop a simple plan of action. So again, my biggest fear was putting myself out there and failing, which is stupid because if you don't try, you fail automatically, but that's just how my brain is hardwired and I have to take the active steps to unfuck my brain. And how I plan to do that is I know that I need to do this very, very gradually or else I'll get very overwhelmed. So what I plan on doing is slowly but surely putting myself out there in more social situations, more uncomfortable situations. So, you know, first I'm just gonna say hello to random people. You know, the weather's getting nice out. I went on a trail and I was saying hi to random people, which sounds small, but to me, it's a big fucking step. So the first step is just saying hello to people. The second step is giving them a genuine compliment, maybe having some small talk, and then the final step is to just have an actual conversation with them. For the past couple of days, I've been writing down, really reflecting, and I want this part of the video to be different. I don't want this video to just be me answering questions, because honestly, what the fuck is that gonna do? That's so pointless, that's boring, and that's not gonna actually solve the problems that I'm dealing with inside. Throughout this video, I'm gonna be showing the actions that I'm taking to actually overcome this struggle, this self-limitation that I have within myself, so that way I feel like it wouldn't be a proper video on shadow work if I didn't at least attempt to fix what has been broken. Questions I'm gonna answer now are actually the questions that inspired this part of the video, that inspired me to take action, because it made me realize like answering questions in a book isn't gonna do shit realistically. Write about things that make you feel chaotic and how it got this way. And honestly, I feel like my whole life is chaotic. Like my work productivity, my work-life balance, just my schedule overall. I think it got this way because I don't have that many people holding me accountable. And you know, while that is an advantage to being your own boss, I do think when I was in school or when I did have like a full-time job, even though I hated it, it did give me a reason. It gave me that push to do better. It gave me that push to work more, to reach out to new clients, and I feel like I'm missing that drive now because, to be honest, I'm in a very, very, very comfortable spot. Like if I wanted to do nothing one day, I could do that, and while that option is nice, I think it does way, way more harm than I even realized. So how am I actually gonna fix this? Well, I'm gonna do things today that I don't want to do. So I know this sounds small, but I'm gonna be doing my laundry today. I have been meaning to do it for literal weeks and I just haven't gotten around to it, but we're gonna do it right now. For business, I'm gonna work on my email list, which I have been neglecting for so long. Work on my course. Hi. It is crazy how the universe just sends signs our way and we don't even realize it. I was watching some videos on meditation, how to reprogram your subconscious, and I was really feeling myself, you know, as I should. I took a shower and I really took the time to appreciate myself, to appreciate the soap I was lathering on my body, to appreciate my skincare, and to really know that I am worthy of that time, of that extra effort, because I am me and that's good enough. And when I went back into my room to write down my goals, because I always write down my goals the night before, so I have a clear intention for the morning, I came across this book that I have had, and I've actually read this before. It's Atomic Habits. And yeah, I've read this book before, but I feel like now more than ever I need to reread this and really relearn the material, especially at such a, you know, especially at such a weird point in my life. And I think it's just crazy because this book was like sitting on my desk, like in plain sight. I read the introduction. I didn't read too much into it. I'm trying to read 10 pages a day just not to overwhelm myself, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I feel like I actually have control, which I know sounds drastic. I know it sounds crazy, but I really feel now that my mind is whatever it makes it, and that my mind is. I also had a moment of self-reflection where I truly realized how malleable our mind is, or how malleable the world is, I should say. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I know that's kind of random, but I was just experiencing it in the moment, and I felt like it would be weird to not include it when this whole video is about becoming my higher self. And I really hope this, yeah, okay. I'm just like, this is so overwhelming. All right, good night, everybody. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. So the stimulus check just hit. I don't know if it hit for you guys, but it hit for me, so I'm enjoying that money. But I've had this weird impulse to dye my hair black, and looking at it, you may think it's already black, but it's actually a very, very dark brown. And I don't know why. It's not a drastic change, but I just want it to be black, like pitch black, lights out. That's the move that I want to do. We're gonna see if we can book an appointment. We are doing it. Oh shit, we're about to do it. We are about to actually do it. Well, I guess we're having black hair. Wow, shit. Today is the day. I am in the parking lot. I'm about to go into the hair salon, and yeah, as you can see, my hair's looking, you know, it looks brown, but it's about to be pitch black. So let's see how this goes. Guys, are you seeing this right now? Oh, it looks so good. Oh my God. It goes with the fit too. I'm wearing this fucking jacket, but got the crystal black tee, black. Oh my goodness gracious. My hairstylist killed it. She fucking killed it. Oh my, I can't even stop. I can't stop. Look at this. Oh my God, guys. Guys, I still cannot get over this. I know the difference isn't that big, but like, dude, it just looks so fucking good. I can't even like hide it. I'm so glad that I did this, and I'm just so happy that I made the decision to actually, you know, embrace change. I know this is small, it's very insignificant in like the grand scheme of things, but it just makes me feel good, and it honestly it brought me so much confidence. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm looking at myself and I'm like, damn, I look good. And other than that, I've just been talking to more people, really embracing natural conversations, and I think I'm finally starting to realize that I don't need to plan out what I'm gonna say. I don't need to come in with this agenda. I can just be me because I'm good enough, and what I have to offer is valuable. I know a lot's going on at once, but I really am so happy that I decided to actually take action, and I can always see myself going up from here. But that is it for this video. Let me know if you guys have done shadow work, if this video inspired you to do shadow work, to take action. Let me know what your journey is. Leave it down in the comments because I really want this to be a collaborative channel. You know, as much as I am learning, I am also a student. So I want to hear from your experiences, and I just want to hear what you have to say, because I think every person has something valuable to share, whether they realize it or not. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content every Friday. Yeah, we're gonna go with Friday, why not? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys, and stay safe. Wow. Oh, that was the wrong button.